Very good morning, students. On last turn of your online English class, I gave little bit explanation of or introduction, we can say, of the chapter Glimpses of India. And today I'll explain A Baker from Goa by Lucio Rodriguez. So here we see few questions. One of the question we discussed on last turn. Second question, what parts of India have you lived or visited? This also we I think discussed on last turn. Then this third question is related to this story. You may know that apart from the British, the Dutch and the French, the Portuguese and have also played a part in the history of our country. Can you say which part of India show French and Portuguese influences? Yes, that is Goa. Can you say which part of India grow tea and coffee? This question is related to other part of this series. Okay, so first we take A Baker from Goa. This is a pan portrait of a traditional Goan village baker who tell has an important who is still has an important place in his society. So the time this story actually it takes us back to the time when Portuguese ruled Goa. They were immensely famous for their breads. Breads means what bread we eat this time. But that time they used to bake different types of flavors, different types of breads, and like sweet breads. And there was a culture even during weddings or in wedding ceremonies. Along with other gifts, a loaf of bread was also given to the bridegroom or bride. Okay, and without that, the most expensive gift used to look useless without a well decorated, well wrapped bread. Okay, so these we can say famous uh, bakers, they used to bake breads. Here the narrator often finds his elders thinking about those good old days and telling them that the famous bread date back. Famous breads date back to the time when Portuguese ruled over Goa. So here we see, if you just read the first line of it, our elders are often heard reminiscing nostalgically, that thinking fondly of the past. Okay, so what do they listen and what do they speak about those good old Portuguese days? The Portuguese and their famous loaves of bread. Okay, those eaters of loaves, those eaters means people those who used to buy those loaves. You know what are loaves? Actually, when we cut them in different pieces, they become bread piece. But loaves like full of without pieces bread comes, that is called loaves. Might have vanished, but the makers are still there. What he says, the Portuguese and their famous loaves of bread. Those eaters of loaves, eater of loaves means those that time when they used to buy loaves from them. So they might be possible they are not there, they have passed away, but loaves are still there. the makers are still there. We still have amongst us the mixtures, the molders, and those who bake the loaves. Those age old time tested furnace still exists. The fire in the furnace has not yet been extinguished. The third and jingle. Third means a noise, sudden noise when you make fall something on ground, on ground with heavy weight. Okay, third and jingle of the traditional bakers bamboo hurdling his arrival in the morning, like when they used to come to the place, when they used to come to the place to sell their bread loaf. That time they used to produce some jingle sounds, and listening that sound, the small children of the village, they used to run after them. They used to come exciting in very, it means excitedly they used to come to see them. They had not only one purpose of eating the loaves from them, but they like to listen the jingle sound, that jingling sound, and they used to see with excitement. Can still be heard in some places, and that sound which means this is a small story, or we can say somebody is describing old days to the newcomers, new generation people, and they say that still in some of the places of Goa the same sound can be heard. Maybe the father is not alive. Whose father? Those who are bakers. Okay, bakers fathers are not alive, but their son, but the son still carries on the family profession. So you will see that there are many shops in our city also, there are many bakeries in our city also, where fathers and their grandfathers they passed away, but still their children, sons, daughters, they are running those bakeries. Okay, they have come in the same profession, and they are carrying that profession enthusiastically, we can say. So these bakers are even today known as padder in Goa. What are they said? Padder in Goa. Okay, till here we will keep it. So now you understood that in fact in this story the author recalls his childhood days, and then their excitement on seeing the baker. They were enthusiastic to the point that they would run to him as soon as they wake up, even without brushing their teeth. So everything we will discuss on next turn, that how children used to run, and what was the purpose of running after bakers, after the uh, peddlers. Okay, this we will see on next turn. So I want you to form few questions out of each paragraph, like this. Today I have taught you one, I have explained you one paragraph. So I want children to form at least 5 questions out of this paragraph. The same is your question paper pattern also. In section C, you are often asked paragraph based questions. So if you will be able to form questions yourself, it will be very easy for you to understand the concept of the question paper. Okay, so on next turn we'll explain the rest of the at least one or two paragraph. Okay, so goodbye, have a nice day.